Hi, I'm Vicki Stofsky. I am a first grade teacher at Embassy Creek Elementary in South Florida, and I can't wait to talk to you about Be You by Peter H. Reynolds. This is a beautiful story that reads more like a manual: how to live life fully, how to live it inspired, how to be encouraged by just who and what you are. I start the year with all of Peter Reynolds' books, but this one was particularly great because it was just so new in my library. It speaks to me and who I want the children to know that I see them as. And that basically essentially is whoever they want to be and whoever they strive to be and whoever they bring to our classroom. The kids and I together decided that we thought the pictures were especially fantastic because they're so colorful and vibrant and descriptive. And then, the few times that I read it to them already, they like to try to find something different to point out to me each time. There's so many little nuances in each picture that you may not catch the first time when you're reading it. So that, I would say make a point to say to them, oh, I missed that the first time. Did you guys see this? Or then so the children took it from there. And then each time I turned a page, they would try to find something different each time in all the pictures. And that became almost like a little game that we played. I pulled it out earlier in this year when I was working on vocabulary, specifically synonyms. So on every page, we would stop and I would ask, what's the meaning of this word? And we took each of the adjectives and we made lists of synonyms for each of those words. So around the time of the holidays, I always do an activity. We talk about our multiculturalism and who we are and what makes us who we are. And our family is such a part of that and where our family comes from. So my students have an activity where they take a paper doll home and they get to create their own doll saying, this is them. And then their parents actually also have an opportunity to come into the classroom and speak to their culture and their heritage and their customs. And we celebrate who they are. So this activity actually ties directly to this book because, of course, we're celebrating who we are. Be You is such a good example of celebrating everything that we are, everything we can be. And for the kids to be proud of, their heritage and their culture is such a part of what Peter Reynolds is trying to tell us about being you. What I hope my students can take away from this book is to always feel that being you is more than enough, that striving for adventure, being brave, being strong, being courageous is always going to be attainable, and that everything that you are is perfect. I highly encourage that you add this book to your classroom library.